Greetings, my name is Joseph Timothy Blundell, and I would like to thank the Creative Society for allowing me to speak at this historic conference. A lot of people don't know this, but the Greeks and the Hindus all have their stories about the cyclical catastrophe cycle. A lot of people have wondered why these cyclical disasters seem to give rise to civilization and the ultimate destruction of. And it's actually a really simple physics principle. You see, the Milky Way galaxy has a giant northern magnetic field and a giant southern magnetic field. And where those two fields meet, create a waveform oscillation. We spend 12,500 years on the southern waveform and 12,500 years on the northern waveform. No big deal, right? Well, where those two waveforms come together represents a 3% region of space that we will be going through for 200 years. If you follow that 3% region of space back to the galactic central object, that's the place where stars are continually being spun out. So the enormity of energy in this region of space can't be understated. And of course, it's because of that magnetic mixing and the magnetic induction that our planet goes through for that 200 years that gives rise to the cyclical supervolcano cycle. And you can see it like clockwork. Exactly a half a great year ago, 12,500 years, Campi Flegrei off the coast of Italy. Supervolcano, boom. Exactly 1 year, one great year ago, 24 to 25,000 years ago, Taupo in New Zealand went off. Exactly a great year and a half ago, Campi Flegrei went off again. And exactly 2 great years ago, that region of space has a lot of debris flying around in it, so we're also susceptible to meteor impacts at that time. And that's why you find the Cannon Diablo meteor hit exactly 48,000 years ago. And I would be remiss not to mention the most catastrophic recent super eruption, and that was Toba, 76,000 years ago. Exactly 3 great years. And what you find there is a supervolcanic eruption that went off so big and so powerful, it took humankind down to about 8,000 people. 8,000 of us left. These things end civilizations, end entire species. The reason the Neanderthals are no longer here is because Campi Flegrei went off exactly 8 great years ago and wiped them off the planet. So the enormity of power I'm talking about, just to illustrate it for you, a supervolcano going off is like setting off 1,000 Hiroshima-style atomic bombs every second. So if you took all the nuclear weapons we possess in the entire world and set them off, you would have the first 6 minutes of a supervolcanic eruption. That on average lasts 49 days. So with the enormity of disaster that is coming towards us, how do we prepare?